At a time, I heard one of my church members say to a visitor, "You should join us. You can believe anything you like here." I found myself cringing at this statement. When I say on Sunday morning all are welcome here, my assumption is that there's some kind of defined here to which we are welcoming people. The other extreme on the spectrum is, of course, those churches where you're asked to sign into an inerrant and unchangeable set of propositions that are unchangeably designed to endure for eternity. Everyone knows exactly who they are, and there is total clarity between those who are in the fold and those who are in need of salvation. While I began my Christian journey in such a context, I could not subscribe to that approach in my life today. So what do we do? Is it all or nothing? I don't believe that these two are the only choices. A third way begins by recognizing that the old labels like liberal and conservative are no longer sufficient nor even helpful. Labels simply don't adequately define a complex reality. Anthony Robinson, in his book Changing the Conversation, A Third Way for Congregations, presents a model one could call a centered congregation. This is a congregation with an identity or a coherent whole. These are likely to be possessed of boundaries, but the boundaries are porous. According to Robinson, and I quote, "Such a centered set, congregation, allows both identity, purpose, and openness," unquote. If we were given the opportunity and were to give consideration to the above-mentioned analysis, what do you think would be our congregational core or identity? As I mentioned before, the Church of the Beatitudes can't simply drift along into the future and expect to remain an effective and viable congregation. Whether we like it or not, and many won't like it, the necessity of change is upon us. My professional opinion is that minimal change around the edges won't suffice, and the inescapable question is, will we make the effort? We need to consider the possibility of being born again as a congregation. I hope by now you know me well enough to know that I haven't gone off the deep end. Robinson's book offers a basis for deep and meaningful discussion about how to be the Church of Jesus Christ here in Phoenix, Arizona at this time. While I am specifically asking congregational leadership to read the book, I am also hoping that vast numbers of the congregation will as well. You know, it takes a congregation to rebirth a church. Nothing else will do. Are you on board? Order the book and read it. Thank you.